What's going on, everybody? Z here, and welcome back to some more Techtonica. My gosh, we have signals everywhere now. R-E-S-C-H-A-C-B. We got all kinds of things. Anyways, we are back doing some more Techtonica. Hopefully you're all on one wonderful day. I'm having a fantastic day. Now, I was thinking about our series here. I was thinking about the factory, and it's not running super great, and let's look at the technologies here. Let's look at what we've got. So I want to look at transportation here. So we have transportation. Do we have, okay, so it's under logistics. All right, we have the capability of unlocking a monorail system. And for us to be unlocking a monorail system this early in the game, two things. I am thinking that we need to be doing our factory a little bit different. One, because monorail systems, moving resources back and forth, you know, kind of thing. And two, so somebody actually commented a pretty lengthy comment about the game. And I kind of want to like explain to you what I think we're gonna try to do. This episode, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to get the monorail system unlocked. We're gonna go ahead and start getting some blue science stuff going, try to get some monorail system stuff unlocked. But I want to explain to you like kind of what my thinking is maybe going forward and what we're gonna do. We have a lot of redesigning to do. Let me just put it simply that way. We've got a lot of redesigning. So what I am actually thinking about doing is utilizing, I think we need to utilize the areas that we have. This whole area, we have areas, right? We've got these chunks, we've got these open areas, and I think we're not utilizing them as I think they wanted us to, because like we have a giant iron vein here. We got a huge copper node there. We got a copper node there. We got limestone right up in here. And like we have these areas, we have these rooms for things. So what I'm thinking is we need to have tiered systems. So I think we need to go ahead and get iron and copper production going in here. And making our first things that require only copper and iron ingots, or things that require copper and iron ingots. And then I think what we need to do is ship those out. I think we need to use the monorail system and boom, move those out. Now, as far as power goes, we have a little stream right here, and we've realized that, hey, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So 2 water wheels probably could fit in here, which means we could put 4 turbines right here. So like this path right here, we might even be able to, I wonder if this will actually let us do this. No, it won't. Okay. But we could go ahead, we could put water wheels in here. We could go ahead and put in turbines. We could have enough power for just this area. So I know we have like a power. So see, power network 3. Like, so if we go to power, is there a way to see power network 1, 2, or 3? Maybe not. Maybe it's because everything's connected right now. But you know what I'm saying? I think we need to have just enough power to run this area and the things that we need, and then we need to be exporting everything to the next area, and then we set up an area over there for tier 2, tier 3 items, and then that area then exports to you know what I mean. I think we need to utilize the map, and if we do this and we start breaking things up instead of having a mega factory, I think things will start running better. And I'm actually thinking that maybe that's a little bit what the devs wanted was more of, factory area here, like utilizing the space where you could and not just trying to shove everything into one area. You know what I'm saying? Personal opinion, that's what I think. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think down below. But let's do this. Let's do something that everybody can agree on. And that is to unlock the monorail system, because that thing is going to be just so darn cool. So we need blue research for that. So I know we need purple researches, which we've got a lot. But what do we actually need for blue? So we need processing unit and cooling systems. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's start working on that. So we need processing unit and cooling systems. So let's go ahead and let's bring this out like this, and let's get this set up. Now, this area that I'm working on right now is just gonna be here temporarily. I honestly, just like I said, I honestly think that we need to focus on having different things in different areas. So, all right, let's go ahead and let's get, where do we have any assemblers like ready to go? We do not. So let's go ahead and get a few of those, and we're gonna need, we're actually gonna need, which is actually nice, we're actually gonna need this this shiverthorn extract to make the cooling stuff. So we'll go ahead and bring that out. You know what? We'll go ahead and see what we need for the cooling stuff, because maybe we could squeeze it into an area over here. Are you working? This guy doesn't even work. That's just not even doing anything. It's just sitting there, not even doing anything. All right, let's go ahead and let's put this in here. And I want to go ahead and just look at this. What do we need for, if I want to get the cooling system, right? So we need a cooling system. So we need Shiverthorn coolant and mechanical components. So Shiverthorn coolant is iron component, Shiverthorn, and limestone. Okay, so this is definitely going to be made over here. Just because we have limestone being brought in over here anyways, we're going to sneak under that. All right, let's go ahead and let's just get this set up. Now, like I said, this is all actually going to end up being, now that we figured this out, this is all going to be temporary. Just because, there's that. And yeah, just because we're going to end up moving stuff around, but I think it's just going to be the best option for us. So Shiverthorn coolant, iron components, and then limestone. Iron components, limestone, and Shiverthorn extract. Okay, so iron components. Let's go ahead and let's expand that out. Actually, you know what? We're going to have to go ahead and expand probably this whole thing out like that. Now, these are the these are iron components, right? What did we need? Did we need? Yes, iron components. Okay, so we need iron components from this guy. So let's go ahead and bring that in. So we'll bring that in there. And then we're going to need limestone, which, do I want to steal from half of this? I could steal from here. You know what's interesting is that we're not exactly as full on limestone as we once were. We were actually like completely backed up on limestone for a while. I wonder what happened. Oh, there's 500 in here. You know what? We need a... No, darn it. That's not what I wanted to do. Darn it. Okay. I wanted to delete you, and I wanted to place this in there like that. Oh, it doesn't have... What? How do you not have power? Oh, I guess it's actually not connected to anything, is it? Okay, let's see if that has power now. Do you have power? Are you magically powered? I can't tell, guys. Yes, it does. Okay. So that has power. Interesting. You know what? I guess we'll just go ahead and we'll just take off this line for now. This would be the easiest option. All right, so that's going to be our limestone. And then we're gonna need, boom, boom, we're gonna need that. And now we need the Shiverthorn. The Shiverthorn extract, which is right here. We just need to basically take this guy all the way down and across. Okay, I actually had to do a little bit of moving here. But basically we brought the limestone into this one instead, and then the Shiverthorn down into this one. Okay, so that should work. Perfect. Okay, we're getting spaghettification going here, but that's all right. Spaghettification is just fine. That was the wrong line. Darn it. Okay, that was the wrong line. Oopsies. Okay, that's not the line I was thinking. This is the line. I was like, wait a second, this isn't working. Was the wrong thing. Okay, so that one's gonna go there. Perfect. All right, so now what we can do, we can actually go ahead and rotate some of these guys around, and we'll let them fill this line in, and then that will get those going. Okay, so that's gonna get us our cooling system. Now we need, in order to get our, let's see, a supply and repair door SC9928 with cooling systems and monorail tracks. We don't have that yet, but we also need to make processor units. So this is going to make the Shiverthorn coolant, and from there we're going to make the cooling system. And like I said, temporary things, we're going to go ahead and just output this. Like this, like that. Okay. So it's gonna go basically out of there and then into here. So then from here, we need these copper component deals. You know what? I'm not even gonna bring all these out anymore. We're just gonna go like this. We're gonna go up and over and then down into there. That's gonna get us those. This can go into there. And then that is gonna get us the cooling system. Okay. So there's our cooling system. Now for this is so much fun making the blue research. Processor units. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get some more of these. See what we need for a processor unit now. So a processor unit requires electrical components and plant matter. Tell me electrical components for something we're already making. Nope, it's not, because we needed copper wire. So now we need to make electrical components first. And then we need to make... Oh my gosh, yes. I love it. We're gonna end up making the entire factory just so we can... Maybe I should just make these things by hand. Should I just make these by hand? Oh, I feel like maybe I should just make them by hand. By the time we get this all done and going, well, you know what? No, because this is the thing: is if we make this factory, we can let this stuff leave it and run while we're building the tier 1 stuff. And then once we need to come over here and deconstruct stuff, we can just go through a mass deconstruct. But we can leave it running for now. You know, we can always throw stuff into storage. So there's really no reason not to. Why is nothing coming? Oh, it's because I stopped it with that. Okay. So this is our cooling system. This is going to be our electrical component, which means I need to now bring iron ingots up here. And then I need to bring the wire up here, over here. And then from there, we need to make processors. And then from there, we can then make the final deal. Okay, so what we're going to do is let's go ahead and let's just do this and output on that. So this output is literally only supplying this machine. And what else do you need? So that's gonna be that one. So I just need to bring plant matter frames over here. That's fine, that's easy enough. And then, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead, let me get this all situated. We'll get the blue research going here in no time at all. Okay, I think I actually, do we have everything going now? I think I might actually have everything going. Okay, so hold on, let me go ahead and put an output on this guy, just like this. We're gonna go ahead and just throw a container like that, and we'll put this like this. Okay, so I think we have everything made, because this is going to be making processor units. No, yes, processor units, and then you're making those, which we're waiting on iron ingots to show up, but those are coming in shortly. Okay, all right, so all of those are good. Oh my gosh. that was a fun field time. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do this, and let's get an assembler in here. We're just gonna do one assembler making the purpley science stuff because why not? All right, and now what we need to do is I need to go ahead and expand this. So we're gonna go delete those. We're gonna rotate it this way on this side. That's gonna be our purple research going in there, and then we're gonna go ahead and connect these like that, and we're gonna go ahead and flip you around. That's gonna go in here. You are gonna be making the blue research cores. My gosh! Now I know this is all just a temporary setup, so let's not get too crazy here. And then I need to go ahead and basically bring this out. We'll do that, and then I need to go ahead and grab the output here. Run this way to one of those, and then I'm gonna need. Oh no, I don't have any more. I don't have any more base building pieces. All right, hold on. Let me get a few more of those built real quick. And then that's gonna go there. That's gonna output there. And then this is just gonna go into there. That's gonna bring in the cooling systems, I believe. And then the last one that we need to get hooked into is right over here, but I'm gonna need another floor. Oh my gosh, I about fell. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and turn that into there. Okay, good. Now I just need to get the logistics all figured out. That's good. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and run a belt like this. Holy jeez, that doesn't need to be there. Okay, there's those, and then let's go ahead and get a system. We'll get one of these guys, one of those, and that's everything. Nope, it's not quite everything. One of those, that's already in there. We need to have an output, inputs, outputs. Okay. Oh, all right. I think we're good. I think we've done it. I think we've automated the blue research cores, which is fantastic because we need 100 of them. Oh, yes, indeed. We need 100 of them. Oh, and it makes 2. Oh, that's actually super nice. Okay. So everything looks like it's doing what it's supposed to do. Takes time to make stuff. That's fine. So what actually we can do is, what is this making? Is this making the cooling systems? You know what? Actually, I should, if I have, do I have any cooling systems on me? Sort. I actually don't have any on me. Darn. Oh, yes, I do. Right here. These can go in there. We'll go ahead and get that jump started. And then what are you making? You're making the processor deals? Is this the processor? No, that's an electrical component. Where's the processors? Do I even have any? I might not have any. Okay, that's fine. We don't have any. So we are going though. We're doing the things. Oh my gosh. We are actually crafting one. Yeah. Processing unit is ×4. Oh, it takes way more processing units. What's the deal with the processing unit? Why are you so slow? Is it just slow because it just started? Yeah, that's not terrible. Okay, all right. So now that that's going, now we have that. All right. Oh my gosh, fantastic. Finally, we've done the things. So we don't have any blue cores yet, but we're working on it. Okay, so now that we've done that, what we need to do is we actually need to connect our places together. So there was some kind of terraformation, flattened tunneling. Oh, it's 60 blue. Darn it. I was really hoping we had that because that would make things very nice. Because I need a tunnel. We need to do a lot of tunneling. Basically, we need to connect every area that we can with a big enough tunnel that will 1A, B, or 3, in the Roman numerals, connect everything because we're gonna have a monorail system. So we're gonna have to figure that all out. And next order of business, I guess next order of business is to get some things built in our new area, like our new first area. So let's go ahead and let's start with getting some floors built. And then we need to basically do some planning. Let's get some pre-plan. We'll just let this run. Hopefully it let it do its thing. But I think the best bet for us is going to be to follow this river and kind of figure out where this goes. Let's go ahead and let's see if we can pop this. We should be able to pop this all out. No problemo. Okay, so there's that river part. Oh wow. It takes a little bit to connect this, doesn't it? Yeah, this is not how we're gonna do this. So I will tell you for right now. Now, when it comes to tunneling and making our monorails, we will have straight shots. I'm not gonna like weave in between stuff if I don't have to. Okay, so let's see. As far as power goes, you know what? Oh my gosh, I didn't even tell you guys. I didn't even tell you. I completely forgot. I think I forgot. Yes, I did forget. This area right here, this area beyond the glass. Do you see this area right here? The area that you look at when you first enter, right? You can absolutely access that area. And it's not even like you're not supposed to. It is you're supposed to. They made it so that way you can do it. If you go and look on your map, the area we just left is right here. This tunnel, you see this tunnel right here? That tunnel's already there. The only difference is that it's cut off right here. So all you actually have to do is break down literally this one spot, one mole, and this tunnel is already here. So you can go in here and then you can steal all of this amazing equipment. Now, a lot of it's actually broken. I mean, some of it's broken, some of it's not. But I mean, like, all this equipment is for free. For free? Yeah, for free. That's right, exactly. And I mean, you even have a little bit of copper and a little bit of stuff here, but this is basically a full-on mining setup because what we've got going here is, what's in here? Oh, so these are actually literally just temporary. You know what's funny is, why aren't you actually mining? It's not broke. It's got fuel, but it's not actually mining anything. And it doesn't have an output. Huh. It's kind of funny. But anyways, this gives you like a really small setup. It's really kind of neat. It's really kind of interesting. It's funny. Also, like, I don't know why. Anyways, you could totally take this entire room. Are we gonna take it? I don't think so. I think we'll probably be okay for now, unless like we really need it, which I don't think we're gonna really need any of this stuff in here. But it's handy to have, you know? So very cool. All right, and look at that. There's even a light right here, like to show you. I was like, hey, it's right here. So yeah, very cool, very neat little shtick right there. But anyways, okay. So what we've got? So we've got rooms in here. We've got like different rooms. We got different things. What is that? That was for a pickaxe. Okay. So like we've got this whole area right here for that we can basically use to mine iron with. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and see how far this goes. So I mean, it goes over here. It's not gonna let us mine this though, is it? Oh, it actually did let me mine that. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and we are going to deconstruct all of that. And what I want to do is I want to see how many miners we can actually get in here. Now, we gotta have floors, because if you don't have floors, then what kind of civilized people are you? You know, you have to have a floor. Having your stuff on the dirt is wrong, okay? It's just wrong. But if we can get We got 1 there, 2, 3. We could probably get 1 right here, and we could probably get 1 right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to see how many miners we could actually like ideally fit in here. So I think that would work. And then we should be able to actually mine. Hold on, let's go ahead and take this chunk out right here. Okay, so we should be able to set a miner there. Hold on, let's go ahead and get some miners in here. Now, my goal for this area is to set this up as clean and as simple as possible. I want to make things very simplistic, as simple as possible. And I mean, we don't have a ton of room to work with stuff here. We have a decent amount of room, but we don't have a ton of room to work with stuff. So I got to keep that in mind, but I think we'll be okay. So there's 3 more that I think will work. I think this one will work because there's iron right there. I think these will work because there's iron here. This one, maybe. Maybe. I mean, we can flip it sideways. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and flip this thing side. Hold on. Maybe not. We'll try. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me delete this one. Can this one be moved up closer too? Oh, it can. Can this one? No, that one can't go up. Well, hold on. You know what? It might be able to. Let's get the mole in here. Okay, we're gonna put that there. We're gonna see if that'll work. Because I mean, it looks like there's iron right there. We got that one, that one, that one. And then we've got another one that we could possibly place right in here. The only problem is that we have to have a space for the fuels and stuff like that. So maybe just like that for now. Okay, so that would give us a total of what, 4, 8? That's more than we're producing right now, I think. I think we're only producing, we only have 6 miners producing iron. And then we could also actually stack another one right there. And if we need to, we can actually go to the backside of this deposit and mine from the backside as well. So there's that. And then as far as these go, we're gonna run all these down into one smelting area and get everything all smelted up nice. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's just set up, I don't know, 1, 2, 4. We have 8. Let's do 5. So a little bit more than 2 for each one. And then those will go down there. Okay, so that could work. And then what we need to also do, we also need to bring some kind of like walkway out here, because we're eventually gonna have to hook up power and all that fun stuff too. So that's actually something else we should probably look at here. Let's go ahead and sort this. I do have I have a couple water wheels. Let's go ahead and let's get those. So let's see. If I put this, where do we have the most room for power generation? Not a lot of water movement there. Right here actually seems like maybe a fantastic spot. Let me see if I can actually mine this down a little bit. Can we lower this a little bit? Absolutely not. Okay, so that will not let me lower that, which means that unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna be able to have them in here. Honestly, this spot right in here is about our best bet because it's low enough to where I think, yeah, see, this will let me mine it. We might just have to try to see what we can do with power over here. Now, we shouldn't need a ton of power over here because we shouldn't need a ton of power. Okay, see, that's not gonna let us take out anymore, but this will let us take out quite a bit. So now if we want to put power in here, we could probably put in generators on that. And then we could put a generator on here. Do I have any? I don't have any generators. So we can hook up some generators here and here. That would get us some power accumulation going. Now from that, so we've got this area here that is going to be making iron. We're gonna have this area over here that's gonna be making copper. So what we're gonna do, see, this is where we're gonna try to keep things nice and tidy and together, is all of the first iron intermediates we're gonna just make over here as well. We're gonna go ahead and just keep, expand this out, because we're gonna smelt them here, and then we're gonna bring them in here, and we'll go ahead and set up our factory for our intermediates or whatever in this area, making the first stuff like the iron gears and the iron parts or whatever like that. We'll go ahead and make those in this area, and then copper ones we'll make in this area, and then the ones that require both we'll just throw in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So that will work like that. So as far as, let's say, as far as these guys go, right? Let's go ahead and let's say one there. You know what? Hold on. No, we're gonna do this. So in order to make sure things can run as fast as they can, I'm gonna utilize them sideways. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, but we're going to. Let's see, how many is that? So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, so we've, oh my gosh. All right, so we have these. So the first things we're gonna need over here. So iron frame, iron ingot. That's all we need for that. Iron components, iron ingot. That's all we need for that. Now, is there anything else that just requires iron? So this requires copper and iron. This requires copper and iron, essentially. And then plant matter and limestone. See, we could... see, that's going to have to be moved over here, too. Oh, we definitely need to move that over here as well. Okay, so we don't actually need this one. So really, the only two that we need for iron directly are going to be... So basically, we're going to run this, let these smelt out, and then those are going to go run over here through these guys. Those are going to make those two items, and then basically we can add more... we can just add more assemblers as we go here and as we need to, and then basically we can do the same thing with copper over here. So let's go ahead. Let me get a couple more miners. We got 6. Let me go ahead and get those. Let me get some smelters going. Let me also get some more assemblers going, and then we're also going to need... Oh my gosh, we're going to have to make... So limestone is up here, which makes me think that if we're going to do the limestone densifying stuff, that we're going to do it right here. This whole top area right here. We'll go ahead and grow our plants, and then make the, we'll grow our plants up here and make our biodense fuel. And then I guess as far as everything else goes, because we have, so that will cover, if we do this, that'll cover basically all of these, and then we'll probably go ahead and make this here. We'll make this here. I'm trying to decide if we want to make this here too, because the problem is that at what point do you cut off? Because we're going to be making shiver thorn extract here. We're going to be making iron components here, and we're going to be making limestone components here. Like, everything's going to be made here. So we might as well make this here. Electrical components, we're not going to be making... We are going to be making those here, because we're going to be making these here. You know what I'm saying? So, like, at what point do we move everything to a new area? Because, like, we're going to be making... So we might as well make this here, because we're going to be making mechanical components here. Oh... So basically everything that we have over there, we're going to be making over here. Suddenly this doesn't sound as great as I thought it was going to. Like, I thought this was going to be like, oh yeah, we'll do this first one's here, and then once we... But we do... I mean, it's basically, it's like a catch-22. Because why move everything to a new area? Well, I mean, I guess it would run better, and like, you'd also have a new area to work with. But I mean, eventually we're going to need like all this stuff. Like, this needs plant matter fiber, which means, well, we're not gonna be making light sticks probably. You know, I don't actually know. I thought this through, and I thought I really liked what we had going on here. And I was like, yes, this is gonna be awesome. It's gonna work. And like, I was, you know, I had like all the reassurance. I was like, well, that's why they have you start in this area, you know, start off by making iron miners there, start off by making copper miners there. So that way you'll continue doing that stuff in this area. But now that I get thinking about it, maybe it's like, well, maybe we should only make, like, maybe we should just do iron, copper, and limestone and do like the, I don't even know. I don't know. Like, I feel like we should utilize the monorails, and I don't feel like we should do a mega factory. I don't feel like we should have one factory to do everything, but it's like, it kind of feels like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I'm stuck here. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place here, because I thought this was a good idea, but I'm trying to figure out where the break needs to happen. Like, okay, so how many do we have? Oh, 48. Look at that. Yeah. We're probably not gonna get the 100 that we need, but that's okay. That's just fine. So yeah, because what my thought was is like, oh yeah, factory 1 would be here, factory 2 would be here, factory 3. We were gonna have multiple factories, but multiple factories doing what? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. Because I mean, I guess we could possibly we could just do iron and copper over there. We could do, well, I mean, we have iron and copper here though too. You might as well utilize it. Iron and copper over there. We could do plant growing in another area. We could do, you know, grow all of our plants and do all the threshing and stuff like that. We could have a whole area for, you know, plant research, plant stuff, and then bring in the plant byproducts and bring in just the iron and copper into a main area. And then I don't know. I mean, I guess we could just make what only requires ingots. And if anything requires more than an ingot, then it just doesn't get made over there, and then we got to bring it over here. So I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. There's definitely gonna be some factory redesign coming in here, because, like I said, we gotta figure out this whole thing, because I'm still just not sure the scale at which we're supposed to build here. I feel like we got way more power than we need. We do have way more power than we need. I see that we have way more power than we need. I need to go through, honestly, and cut out about 2/3 of this whole power system, because we're like, if we were just slightly over what we are using, it'd be fine, because we have so many accumulators. Like, we have such a high accumulator charge. Like, even if we peaked over what we could make, it would just pull from the accumulators every now and then. You know what I mean? And we're not utilizing that. We're making way too much power. So, yeah, I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I think we're gonna continue with this though. I think we're gonna do iron and copper in there, tier 1 items in there, monorail those out, and then if we have, you know what? Was there limestone anywhere else? So we have iron here. See, we have a huge thing of iron here and a huge thing of iron there. I mean, we could just put drills on the iron and then send the iron back into a main smelting area. Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I want to break this down, because we have rooms. So like, we've got this main chamber right here, right? This is obviously the biggest. I think this, well, it's one of the larger chambers that we have. So we have that area, but then we also have, if we pop back in here, we have this area. It's not as big, but I mean, it is still here. So like, we could do something with this. And then we've also got, hold on, I'm gonna head back into the other areas. Like, we have, you get the picture. We have tons of areas to work with here. So I don't know, leave comments. Let me know what you think. Shoot me some ideas. I'm not saying that we're gonna, you know, do anything, one thing in particular, but I'm curious to see what you have to say and what you think, because there's definitely improvements that can be made, and I think we need to compartmentalize a little bit more and spread the factory out. You know, we have all this room. Let's spread the factory out, because honestly, like, realistically, beyond, so we have more mining stuff. Beyond like the stuff that we can make now, I don't know what we can make in the future. So as far as like assemblers go, we only have so much to assemble right now, so we might as well, you know, we might as well utilize the space. And then if we need more space for more something else, we can always send stuff somewhere else too. So all right, I'm done rambling. Thank you all so much for coming out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, all the fun things. Next episode, it's gonna be fun, because we are going to we've got 58 blue cores, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get that monorail unlocked. We're looking at that monorail in the next video regardless. I don't even care. We're gonna be playing with it. That's gonna be so much fun. Monorail track, monorail depot, and a monorail pole. That's gonna be so much fun. I cannot even wait to get that thing going. But I mean, it's kind of funny that we need a monorail already, but I wonder how big it is. Like, how big? What if it's like a little, like it's the size of a conveyor belt? Well, no, because if we look at it, oh, it's actually not. Oh, it's not that big, I don't think, because you can see the ports on it, and it almost looks like the rails were like right inside. I have no idea. But that's gonna end it. Thank you so much for coming out. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.